And we are live. I'm on my phone today. I'm sitting at my desk, at my desktop, but I don't want to use my desktop to go live for this particular live stream because I want to use my phone and put it up close and personal to the screen. So this live stream may be very unprofessional. It may look janky and all over the place, but there's a method to my madness. I need people to see what I'm talking about clearly so we won't be confused. So this may be unprofessional and janky because I'm using my phone to hold it to my desktop TV monitor, right? So bear with me today. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. What you say, old school? We down with it. Yeah, old school. Yeah, it's going to be an old school presentation, right? I need people to just see the wording. I need people to see this map very clear. What's up, James Powell? I'm about to go in on your boy, Smash Rockwell, right? I can't have him continuously lying to y'all no more and misrepresenting history on the continent of Africa. Intentionally misrepresenting history. Yeah, so I was going to do this, just record it, and then I was going to come back. Then I was just going to post it and not do a live. But I said, let me just do a live. So don't go nowhere, family. I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I'm going to build the beat up. And wait for a few more people to come in. So hold on 1 second. 1 second. Oops. What did I want to do real quick before I get cracking? You said, what's the name of the brother that said the North Africans been there for 30,000 years? Are you talking about Soy Kita? The actual PhD? No, actually, Soy Kita is an MD, I believe. He's a doctor. So soon as this song go off, I'm about to go in. This is going to be enlightening and educational. We got to get some clarification. Yeah, Soy Kita, if I'm even saying it right. So close, press and die. Hit that like button if you're going to be sitting up in my chat.
I just want to rock his world.
How 16 people watching, I only got 3 likes. That means a bunch of haters is watching.
I just want to see him one night. I just want to take him home. I just want to rock him one night. Let it be, let it be. Oh, yeah. Oh, let it be.
Thank you, hitting that like button. Thank you, hit the like button. Jesus Christ. It's free to hit the like button. It is free to hit the like button. It doesn't hurt. It's not going to harm you. Just hit that like button. Clink.
Let it be. He will know what he needs. Let it be. He will know what he needs. Let it be.
All right, all right. That is one of my favorite underground songs by a lady named Toy Horn. It's called Let It Happen, right? So I imagine this lady singing that song to me or about me, right? I wish I can highlight a comment, but I can't. I got 19 people watching. Well, 20 people watching now, and I got 9 likes. I should have 20 likes, but half the people listening to me are my haters. So they just refuse to hit that like button. So check this out, family. What's up, Magic Mike? Armchair Philosopher says any washed up has been rapper like Smash Rockwell can always find a new career as a conscious scholar. The entire conscious roster is filled with failed rappers. Yes. So I had to make a video one time. I said, all y'all teachers and all the people you look up to in the conscious community are all failed rappers. Sonetter's entire roster of his clique are failed rappers, right? Now, Smash is not a failed rapper. Well, you know what? He didn't get rich per se. He's not just living like, a millionaire per se. But Smash did have success in the rap game. I like his songs. But according to today's times, he's a failed rapper. Fucking weird. So we have like Lord Abba rapper. The entire House of Consciousness crew rappers. Blue and Red Pill rapper. Ali Muhammad making rap videos and shit, trying to promote and make rap songs now. You know what I mean? Man, the entire crew. Asar Imhotep, he was a poet. Poetry. Didn't do well. Right? So all these cats just fell off. What's happening, Mal G's? So, what I'm doing today, and I explained, I'm talking about the location of Nubia or Kush, right? And I'm asking the question, is Smash Rockwell the devil? Now, I said the devil because he seems to lie habitually. And they said, and the Bible says, you are of your father, the devil, who was the father of lies. So Smash Rockwell is just doing these presentations and manipulating people's mind in lying so much, I had to call him or ask the question, is he the devil? Because I just can't see an honest and righteous person intentionally and purposefully lying so much to black people just to save face. It's incredible. Right? So what we have here is individuals in this conscious community, so-called scholars, so-called people who are learned in the history of ancient Egypt, but they're just lying. I forgot my damn point. I looked at something and got threw off. Right? So here you go. Here you go. So you have all these people, these men in the community who's been teaching a certain thing in a certain way since whenever, since the beginning of their jumpstart, of their flashpoint. Right? Say someone's been teaching about ancient Egypt since 1995. But in 2020, they find out a lot of the shit that they taught in 1995 was wrong. So now it's hard for people to change and flip to right knowledge from that wrong knowledge. What comes into play now is the pride of the person who learned new information and figured the wrong information he had was just wrong. So now he's afflicted with what I call foolish pride. He can't let go of the old and embrace the new. He can't let go of the old wrong information and embrace the correction that has been put in his face. So he has foolish pride that doesn't allow him to be honest now. And he doesn't want anybody in his circle and his friends or family to think he's been wrong for 20 years. So he sticks with that old teaching in order to save face and not look like an idiot or someone who was in error for 20 years. Now they just stuck and they have to lie to save face and maintain this aura of they up on it and sharp and know they shit. You don't want to be demoted to a motherfucker who is just wrong and don't know what the fuck he's talking to. So they begin to lie now, although they know the truth now. They've been faced with the truth. Now they have to lie. They were forced. Well, not forced. In their mind, they're forced to lie to keep this people thinking that they just on point and people think good of them and they don't want to seem like, hey, they just fucked up and was wrong, right? So this is Smash Rockwell, and why I asked the question, is Smash Rockwell the devil? Because he's continuously making these videos after I've debunked him and proved him wrong and showed him wrong and all over and over. He's continuously making these videos with little side shots at me. So I said, let me shoot at this nigga again today because I didn't have shit else to do. Right? So today I said I'm going to use my phone and not my desktop. Right? As you can see, I'm squished in here. Right? It's a different kind of background. So I want to use my phone to do this live stream because I need to, and it's a must that I get up close and personal on this computer screen so people can see this map and see the wording and the information that I'm talking about. I don't want people with bad sight to be squinting. I want people to see exactly what I'm talking about. So, people are in here now. We got 30 people listening, so I can go ahead and start. Let's read a few comments before I start. Salute to y'all. JPTV was happening. Get him, Chief. No problem. What they say? Prove that shit, Chief X. Now, my claim is, and I may differ with other Egyptologists or people, okay? I don't care. It's okay. I could be wrong. It's okay. My claim is Nubia in ancient times begins at the second cataract. Majority of Egyptologists say the first cataract. I just simply disagree. It's not a fucking big deal, okay? So I just feel it begins at the second cataract. I believe the first cataract is a natural border that the Egyptians didn't give a fuck what was south of the first cataract. Since they couldn't drive their boats with a southward wind down past the first cataract, because the first cataract is a natural border, I just think they didn't give a fuck what was south of the first cataract. And when we get a map, we're going to go into this. So I believe you had a bunch of friends, stragglers, and things. Oh, shit. Hanging around up to the first cataract, the second and first cataract. But the first, shall I say, Nubian state or nation that was a legit state or nation was the Kush kingdom. The kingdom of Kush. It was the first, I don't want to say dynasty, but I can use dynasty, but it was the first nation state of Nubia. Period. I didn't make that up. Kushite kingdom is part of the Kerma culture. Kushite kingdom and the Kerma culture centers at the third cataract. Understand what I'm saying? Third cataract for the Kerma culture, the principal center. That's below the first and below the second cataract. Some say the kingdom of Kush covered the sixth cataract to the first cataract, which I don't have no problem with. I'm just saying I believe Nubia begins at the second cataract. People can differ. It's okay. But what we're going to do is show the map. We're going to show Smash Rockwell lying. We're going to show Smash Rockwell manipulating your mind. And you should call him on that and say, don't do that no more, Smash Rockwell. You are wrong for that. Okay? Be more like Chief X. So we're going to show Smash Rockwell lying, manipulating your mind. And then we're going to go to explain what a cataract is and where they're at. And we're going to look at the map and all the gnomes and all the cataracts up close. We're going to figure out what was the first Nubian kingdom. We're going to break all this down and be clear. Okay? So, let's do this. First, I want to play Smash Rockwell. and all my points of contention with this video he did today. And I just want to show you how he's lying, right? So let me turn my camera around. Astro87 says Buhan Fort is the border of ancient Egypt. Where did I see Buhan? Wait a minute. Astro, did you say Nubians and ancient Egyptians are the same people that spoke a completely different language? Smash needs to be smacked. Are you saying that's what Smash said, or that's what you're saying? Because Nubians and Egyptians are two different people. Okay. So this is what Smash is doing. And I'm going to just tell you before I play it. He's saying I guess it's a city or town called Badari, right? So he's saying that Badari, between Badari all the way to Khartoum, which is deep down in Sudan or ancient Kush, from Badari to Khartoum was considered Nubia. This is Smash claim today. Badari is north of Abydos. Badari is north of Thinis. And Narmer was from Thinis, which I say is central Egypt. But really it's off center and a little south of center. But I did some mileage calculations today, and I'm not far off. And I will show that also. So this will be interesting. Oh, you're being sarcastic. Okay. You know, these crazy chat people won't understand sarcasm. They need you folks to be just plain. They'll misconstrue shit. These people crazy. Okay, so let me turn my camera around. And we're going to listen to Smash, manipulate, and lie. And then we're going to correct him. Okay? Hey, I kind of look a little more handsome with my phone than my other camera. Hold on, let's just flip this around. Okay. So I'm doing this janky and unprofessional, but bear with me. Is a method to my madness. You didn't find, you know what? I was wrong about $3 unbiased. $6. But I don't know where you live at, but I live in Los Angeles, the city of cities. And Granddad whiskey. No, old Granddad and Dad whiskey is prevalent out here, right around the corner at the liquor store. So here we go, y'all. Let's just hear Smash's claims, and then we're going to correct him and want to hear him lie and manipulate. Let's go.
Nubia. Tom Ombo is Arabic, yeah. Because look, what she just said was what? Badari. I'll show you so many documents that tell you Badarian culture was a Nubian culture. But we're dealing with it right now. We came to a map. And so we're going to see this literally. Remember this, number 11, Badari. Let's go down. Thinis. This is supposedly
now. Hold on. I didn't hit the goddamn button. Now this motherfucker thinking. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is Smash trying to delete the video? Hold on. I got to thinking. What's taking so long? Smash might be deleting this video. Hold on. Let me see if it pop in. Let me refresh this motherfucker. Hold on.
Oh, it's Arabic, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Here we go. We on it now. Okay, where was okay, here we go.
Because look, what she just said was what? Badari.
He's making a claim that this Yale scholar in her literature is claiming Badari all the way to Khartoum is Nubia. Let's pay attention.
I'll show you so many documents that tell you Badarian culture was a Nubian culture. Well, we dealing with it right now. We came to a map.
So Badari is north of Thinis, where Narmer is from. What he's doing, he's trying to put Narmer in half of Egypt and call it Nubia. He's trying to inch up Kushite kingdom and Nubians more north than they should be. These cats are trying their hardest to be North Africans. But let's pay attention.
And so we're going to see this literally. Remember this, number 11, Badari. Let's go down.
Pause. There goes Thinis. It's way south of Badari. Abydos is more southern than Thinis. But pay attention.
Thinis. This is supposedly an arbitrary location where Narmer could be from. Number 8, the Southmore. Now we got Abydos, if they want to say there. That's because it's close to where Thinis should be, however. Or if they want to say Luxor, you're getting closer and closer to Nubia with every one you want to try. But you know what? As you'll find when you read new scholastic documents, what does she say again? Let's read it again. Between Badari, okay, now we got context. Because now we know where Badari is at. So pseudos can't fool us. Between Badari and what? And Khartoum. However, there is an entire section of the Nile. Do you know where Khartoum is? Between Badari, y'all see that? You want to see how far down Khartoum is, y'all?
Let me fast forward it because he's
Like
going to
cats don't understand what they be talking about.
Khartoum
I gotta make the map smaller.
Khartoum is off his map. It's so southern. It's way down there. It's off this map, so he got to go to another map. So I'm gonna fast forward it.
Where's Khartoum? We way down. Oh, hold on. Down. Right. I mean, God, we so far down. It's ridiculous. Because this is what you got to remember. This is when the Nile turns back up right here. So know that you could go so south on the Nile that you start going back north. All right? And then you go south again, all right? It's below the 6th cataract down there.
So as you see, Khartoum is below the 6th cataract. Stay with me, family, and follow my words. It's about to get interesting.
Let's read the documentation where she says from Badari to Khartoum. So where was Narmer from?
So he's trying to say, where was Narmer from? Because he already made the claim that Narmer was a Nubian. I don't want to go back to that video. I've proved the case. He said Narmer was a Nubian from Nubia. South. This is Smash Rockwell's claim. I've corrected people and told people, no, he's from Thinis, which is central Egypt. He's gone way up here and making this, trying to make from Badari to Khartoum, Nubia. Listen to his words, watch.
Huh? From Badari to Khartoum. So where was Narmer from? Huh? Now you gonna scrape and scramble, huh?
He's talking to me. He's acting like he's proving Narmer is from Nubia.
Scratching and whatever. Scrambling. Tell me where was Narmer from before I finish reading the sentence. Between Badari and Khartoum, however, there is an entire section of the Nile and surrounding deserts, the archaeological record of which Wingrove unfortunately does not mention at all. Now, what does she say?
That's a period right there.
This region.
Pause. That's a period.
Is known by the name of Nubia.
Well, the region she's talking about that's known by the name of Nubia is the Khartoum region. This is what she's talking about. This is the context. Smash is playing a game with y'all. The White Nile with the Blue Nile and the Atbara River, that is to say, the Khartoum region. This is what she's really relating to. This region is known by the name of Nubia. It is. And she's talking about early Neolithic phase, and she's talking about prehistory and history. So he's mixing up time periods and playing a mind game with you guys because he's not reading the full context.
The breaks.
So let's just go to where she defines or it gives a definition of where Nubia is. Hold on.
We feel me? They did me Robox or something. Not work, that I got some type of strike or something. But a few things. That before all of this was set up, yep, just like I said, Nubia reached way up here, bro. She said, but
he just said Nubia reached way up there.
Between Badar. Yep, just like I said, Nubia reached way up here, bro. She said, but between Badari. So I'll be fair and say that any of these sites that you can name between Badari and Khartoum, again, since I know y'all in the bushes right now, hop up out the bushes and tell me where Narma was from.
He's trying to elude and manipulate your mind to make you think Narber came from Nubia and not Egypt.
Nah, since they didn't send out the notifications, the bushes might be empty. But that was a clear illustration, so let's keep going. That region is known by the name of Nubia. Now let's look at this definition of Nubia. I don't know if we're all going to agree with what she's going to say.
He about to dagger himself. Watch.
Yeah. I don't know if we're all going to agree with what she's going to say here. But what I want us to extract is how she's going to teach us that this is just a region, bro. Look. In a traditional geographical definition, Nubia is the section of the Nile Valley between the first and the sixth cataract of the river.
Uh-oh, he just daggered himself. She's clearly saying from the first and the sixth cataracts of the river is where Nubia geographical location is. She's not saying from Badari to Khartoum.
River. A traditional geographical definition, Nubia is the section of the Nile Valley between the first and the sixth cataract of the river, a corridor linking Egypt to the sub-Saharan regions of Africa. A corridor linking Egypt to the sub-Saharan regions of Africa.
Uh-oh, another dagger. Isn't Smash Rockwell and Ankh saying they don't use sub-Saharan no more? But he's clearly saying current research. You heard him. So in current research, she is considering Nubia to be sub-Saharan regions of Africa. Stop the cap. These niggas daggering themselves. I told you, bitch ass niggas. That's why I had to get up and close and personal. God damn it. I consider Sudan to be sub-Saharan Africa. Some people don't. I don't give a fuck if you consider it North Africa. No, to be real, I consider Sudan East Africa. But I also put it in the category of sub-Saharan Africa. Obviously, like this lady of Yale does. Okay? They daggered themselves. He's using a source from this scholar at Yale, and she agrees there's a sub-Saharan Africa. Oh, sit the fuck down, Smash Rockwell, you lying ass niggas.
Well, now, look at this. Current anthropological and archaeological research suggests that this geographical definition is narrowly conceived.
So he's letting you know it's current information.
Given the evidence of Nubian cultures. See what they tried to do? They tried to say, oh, the
He's acting like he really got something on somebody. Stop it, Smash.
blacks is down there. So they just narrowly conceived this little concept of Nubia being from the first 6 cataract. She's breaking it down. Current anthropological and archaeological research suggests that this region defines the evidence of Nubian cultures, which cover a much larger and more fluid area.
Yes, the larger and more fluid area, if you got fucking reading comprehension, is what? Regions to the east and west of the Nile, as well as the areas of exchange and interaction between Nubians and nearby people. Well, goddamn it, they got to get to the first cataract to even exchange with Egyptians. You got to meet so you can exchange and interact. Narrowly, she's talking about it widens to east and west. And she didn't say nothing about. Now, let's continue.
See, this is what I was telling you. You go all the way up to Badari. Actually,
So he's basically saying from Badari all the way to Khartoum is all Nubia. So let me fast forward to one more spot and we're going to kill this nigga.
Along the whole Nile Valley. I thought cattle pastoralism came from Asia. Read your old ass documents live on YouTube, I dare you.
So what she's talking about is prehistory also. And she's talking about the historic period, and she's talking about prehistoric period. He's blending all these things up to fuck with your mind. But let's go.
Double dare you. Just say what date it's from. And like I said, there's no problem with having material from the past. You simply have to make sure.
Let me fast forward.
Speak of a literature.
Okay, now let's kill this nigga real quick. These are his claims. He's trying to front like Badari to Khartoum is Nubia. Let's kill this shit. All right, where my map at? Let's do this first. He is an Egyptologist. He's telling you about cataracts that protected Egypt. Clearly, the first cataract was a border.
Egypt is quite unique when it comes to geographic isolation. Now, to the north, the Mediterranean, you have the Sahara, and down you have the cataracts. It made the river unnavigable. Cataracts. It made the river unnavigable.
If you couldn't understand his accent, he says unnavigable, meaning you cannot navigate through no fucking cataracts. It's a natural border full of shallow rocks, boulders, white rapids and shit like that. It could be a waterfall and shit. You can't sail through no goddamn waterfall, right? It's unnavigable through cataracts. I've been telling you niggas this. So Nubians were not able to go up and down the Nile River like the Egyptians were able to go up and down the Nile River unabated, without no problems. Nubians couldn't do that. They took their shit to the desert. I'm telling you, we'll see and I'll show you. Hold on.
You cannot navigate. You have the Sahara, and down you have the cataracts. It made the river unnavigable. You cannot navigate, and that's a key for the protection of Egypt at the border city like Aswan. At the southern frontier, you need to protect Egypt. Do you? Navigable. You cannot navigate, and that's a key for the protection of Egypt at the border city like Aswan. At the southern frontier, you need to protect Egypt. Do you? Well, you have the cataract on the Nile, and the Nile was a super highway for the Egyptians. And if you have the cataract,
he said the Nile was a super highway. Wait a minute. My volume's off. Wait a minute. If you guys can hear me well, hit the number 8. Because one person's saying they can't hear me. Maybe it's them. But I got Verizon network. Oh, okay, I'm good. So Liz, that's your phone. Thank you, God Body News. Okay.
outcrops of granite, they are going to stop navigation. That's perfect for the ancient Egyptian empire. Egypt is quite unique when it comes to geographic isolation. Now to the north, the Mediterranean, you have the Sahara, and down you have the cataracts. It made the river unnavigable. You cannot navigate, and that's a key for the protection of Egypt at the border city like Aswan. At the southern frontier, you need to protect Egypt, do you? Well, you have the cataract on the Nile, and the Nile was a super highway for the Egyptians. And
he said the Nile was a super highway for who? The Egyptians. It wasn't a super highway for anyone else except the Egyptians. It wasn't a super highway for the Kushite kingdom or the Nubians because they had cataracts. Matter of fact, they had 6 cataracts.
If you have the cataracts, outcrops of granite, they are going to stop navigation. That's perfect for the ancient Egyptian empire.
Now, we paused on that. Let's go here.
The environment of Egypt also provided some great natural boundaries from its neighbors. So to the north, for example, around the mouth of the Nile Delta, or rather mouths, where it spills into the Mediterranean, it's rather difficult to navigate by boat. To the northeast, we have the Sinai Peninsula, which is covered with desert, making it difficult to travel between Egypt and Egypt's northeastern neighbors in what we now call the Near East. To the south, the Nile is broken up by a series of what we call cataracts, which are basically big outcroppings of rock that create huge rapids that are nearly impossible to navigate with croppings of rock that create huge rapids that are nearly impossible to navigate with the croppings of rock that create huge rapids that are nearly impossible to navigate with a boat. Rock that create huge rapids that are nearly impossible to navigate with a boat. And
now pause. She told you it's impossible to navigate. This lady is an Egyptologist. Let's just click on what she's talking about over here. I hit her up because I want her to come on my goddamn show because she also teaches hieroglyphs all day long. All day long. And some of this shit is different than these niggas in the community been teaching about hieroglyphs. But I'm going to go into this another fucking day. I can't wait to get a real Metanetter teacher on my platform to smash Rujaro and all these other niggas with this Afrocentric form of Metanetter. Lying ass niggas, and we can't tell.
If you're like a lot of people.
So, hold on. You heard her, right? Now, let's go to... Let's do this. This is what I mean, okay? I'm going to clearly show you right here with this map, right? Now, on this map, this is thinnest way up here. The first cataract is right here. You see? First cataract. Now, what do we see down here? Let me see if y'all can read that. Third cataract. Kerma, cultural and economic center of Kush. Didn't I tell you Kush, the Kushite kingdom, which was the first Nubian state, was the Kushite kingdom, centered around where? The third cataract. Kush here, third cataract, the cultural and economic center of Kush. Now, when them niggas was, let's just say, so you can see it close up. Third cataract. Niggas ain't never really taught you about these cataracts and what it did and what it prevented. But Chief X gonna do it. So look here, you have the third cataract right here, right? You see this yellow line? Let's see what that yellow line means. Yellow line. Desert routes. Why the desert routes? Because these goddamn Nubians down here could not sail up this river. It's all kind of cataracts, shallow water, and shit's all fucked up. Nubians were not seafaring people. It's no seas around. The Mediterranean is a sea, so Egyptians were seafaring people. Nubians were not. Now, why is this line, which is considered what? A desert route, there? Because these niggas could not trade and do exchange like we were talking about earlier and run it up the Nile. They would be going all kind of directions, zigzagging. Then they would come up here. Niggas would be turning it all and going opposite way up here and down. It's fucked up. So where does this route take you? Bam. To an oasis, right? An oasis. A place of reprieve from that hot fucking desert, right? So they go, not the Nile route, to fuck with Egyptians. I told you a long time ago, Nubians had to go through the fucking desert. Here they go around here, hit the oasis, and they run this shit where? Bam. What is that? The first cataract. Click on that shit, Chief X. Bam. The first cataract. Right above it. Because they couldn't sail this motherfucker. So this desert route hit that oasis and get above the first cataract so they can do some fucking business. But Smash is lying to you and trying to make you think that Nubia began all the way above Thinis, all the way up here in Badari. Lying piece of shit. No. The main first state is way down here in the third. Now, I told niggas that, in my opinion, Nubia starts at the second cataract. Most people say the first cataract. It's okay. That's just how I feel. Right? So let's blow it up. We see the first cataract. Let's go down to the second. That's where I put Nubia's beginnings. You have a gold mining right here. The red dot, right? The red dot, you see? What is that red dot, Chief X? Red dot. Trading center. Trading center. Let's go. These cats can't fuck with me. I kick that real shit. So look here. A year ago, when I told y'all they could not sail past these cataracts, Smash Rockwell's reply was, and I should have had this shit keyed up. He thought that all they had to do was sail a canoe or whatever they had, right? Let me just click on it, make it smaller. Here we go. Smash thought what they do is sail the Nile, and then when they get to the cataract, Smash said out his mouth, they pick the boat up and go out around and get back on the river and begin to sail again. This was Smash's answer. He was wrong as fuck, because this is what they do. They take the fucking desert. These niggas wasn't sailing like that. They were not a culture that sailed. Now, I said, let's go here. Hold on. Now, here's the map these niggas love to use. I got it now. This is their favorite map. This is Wu Zhao's favorite map. This is Smash Rockwell's favorite map. Okay? Oh shit, my goddamn tablet battery is going down. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug something up real quick. Hold on. Hold on, don't go nowhere. We're gonna kill all this shit. We're gonna put these niggas in a casket. Exactly, we're gonna put these cats in the dirt. Hold on, let me plug my tablet up real quick. I can't have this tablet shutting down. I need to see these comments. All right. And we're back. I got 50 in the clip tonight, I see, huh? That's what I'm talking about. So, here's the map they always use. Here's the delta, right? The delta is basically the Mediterranean. It's marshland, wetlands, and as you see, the Mediterranean basically just crosses all across the goddamn delta. Okay? Now, I'm going off subject a little bit, but because I'm just looking at this map. But let me just do this. For you cats who act like you don't know what the fucking Mediterranean is and where the population of Egyptians is at most. The majority of Egyptians live in big cities like Alexandria, that's on the fucking Mediterranean. In Cairo, which is at the tip of the delta. Basically, this is the Mediterranean. Right? So the majority, 80% of Egyptians live all up here. Not all down here. A lot of this shit is desert. And if they do live here, it's along the Nile, which they do live along the Nile. But I just wanted to touch on that real quick. But this is what they love to use, right? So let's see where Thinis is, and let's see how off Chief X is. Okay? Let me find Thinis for you. There go Thinis. You see? It's above Abydos. Right? It's north of Abydos. Badari is even more north of Thinis. Smash is saying Nubia begins here, basically, in ancient times, or whatever he's saying. So, just so you can be clear, let me put my finger on Badari. Badari is way up here. This is still Upper Egypt down here. How is Smashwell calling this right here the beginning of Nubia when you clearly see Upper Egypt right fucking here in your face? Lower Nubia is way down here. But he never shows you the full map and gives you the full understanding. He'd be clipping the map up and confusing you. Now, here's Thinis. I said Thinis is central Egypt. There you go. Now, let me see. Now, I'm off center. And I said Central Egypt because I'm saying Narmer comes from Central Egypt, I said, which is between Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt. Let me get my finger back on thinnest. I want to be accurate with y'all. Hold on, let me. Okay, there we go. Let me get my finger back on thinnest. Okay? Here's Cairo. Now, let's just get a close-up. So, here's thinnest. Let me find where the first cataract is. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's thinnest. The first cataract is right down here, way down here. So the capital city of Egypt is Cairo. So what I did, hold on a second, y'all. So what I did was this. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I did a Google search, right? I said, how far is Aswan from Abydos? Because Thinis is above it, but there's not a political city named Thinis right now in Egypt, right? So it's above Abydos, right? So I did the mileage, right? It's a 4-hour. It would be like a 4-hour drive, right? How many miles is it? It's 328 kilometers, which is 204 miles. Now, from Cairo to Thinis, excuse me, from Abydos to Cairo, the capital, I did, just so you understand and be clear, it was 336 miles. It's only 100-mile difference, because mind you, I did Abydos instead of Thinis. So I'm only 100 miles off of it being Central Egypt, in between Aswan. Hold on. Where's that map? So basically, I'm only 100 miles off of it being center of Egypt. Not a big deal. They're arguing something petty. The point was that Narmer is not Nubian and he's not from Nubia. You can sit here and argue if it's center or if it's South Egypt if you want to. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't care if you called it South Egypt. My whole point is Thinis is not Nubia, and Narmer was not from Nubia. Narmer was from Egypt. That's the point, really. But they want to deflect and take you to a fringe argument about if Thinis is center of Egypt or Lower Egypt or Upper Egypt, which is childish. I'm not doing it. Now, what we do is we get down here and they're telling you these is Nubians down here. Way across the Nubian desert, Lower Nubia, you know what I mean? Kush right here. So what's their names, Chief X? What's their names? It says right here, other names for Nubians. What's one of them? Kushites. It's saying Nehisu, Nubians. also called Kushites. This is the map these niggas love to use, so let's use your shit. Let's use your shit and figure it out. Buhin is way down here. Buhin is actually in Nubia. You would be right to say Buhan is in Nubia, but you're fucking dead wrong to say Thinis or Abydos is in Nubia. Or even Badari. So let's check this out. Is Chief X right? Let's go talk about it. Let's talk about it. Thutmose. In his second year, Thutmose led a riverborne expedition deep into Nubia. Deep into Nubia. Beyond predecessor's frontier. Who? The Egyptian led a riverborne expedition, a military expedition, into Nubia. You don't lead your military into a place that you're friendly with or that you're the same person of. You go to the enemy with a military expedition, right? As shown in the scriptures, he thrust past what? The fourth Nile cataract and set up a new border at Kyrgyz. God damn, Thutmose was a bad motherfucker. I keep telling y'all second. Most people say first, but I'm also letting you know that the center of Nubia's first nation state is the Kerma culture, which was the Kush kingdom. And the Kush kingdom is at the third cataract. Let's go. Fourth Nile cataract and set up new boundaries. The venture is attested by the biographies of two Upper Egyptians who were among the forces that made the campaign. One reason for the deep thrust into Nubia was the land's rich gold deposits. I told you, they only really wanted luxury items from Nubians, nothing that they need necessities. They wanted gold and ivory and shit like that, which is luxury items people can do without. But they took that gold and them luxury items up to the Mediterranean and flossed on the Mediterranean world. Gold deposits which were intensely exploited. Not just regularly, intensely exploited during the 18th dynasty. Another motivation was the fact that a hostile Kush kingdom, these niggas wasn't friends and homies. They became homies and friends because Egypt wanted that shit. Egypt wanted them gold deposits. But they knew that Kush was a hostile kingdom to them. Centered near the third cataract. Centered where I told you they were centered at. Centered near the third cataract. Had seriously menaced Egypt. What they're saying is that the Nubians, or whatever you want to call it, the Kushite dynasty was a menace to society. Was a menace to Egyptian society. Them niggas was cutting up and acting a goddamn fool. Is what they mean. Them niggas was cutting up and acting a plumb fool all around here up to the first cataract. That's why they had the first cataract border to keep these niggas out from acting a goddamn fool. You know what niggas do. Hanging around the cataract and shit. Trying to creep and see what's happening and shit. Kerma, Kush, this is the fourth cataract. I'm telling you where it's at. The third cataract. But these cats want to push Nubia more north than it needs to be. Because they want to be North African so bad. If they become North African, then that means they can become Egyptians. Nope. Nope. They even had what? Egyptian forts. Egyptian forts way down in Wuhan where they're gold mining. And where's all this gold mining in Wuhan? Way down here. Venice is way up here. That's why Narmer, after he united the two lands, Upper and Lower Egypt, he turned around, went down, and started gangbanging on fucking Nubians and Kushites and snatching up their motherfucking gold. Oh, really? Oh, prove that shit, Chief X. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some truth up in it. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. There we go. You're talking about Narmer. What did he do? He led military expeditions through Lower Egypt to put down rebellions and expanded his territory into Canaan and where? Nubia. He wasn't from Nubia, but he went down there with a military expedition to bang on Nubians to snatch up that motherfucking gold. And what did he do? He initiated large building projects. Under his rule, urbanization increased. These building projects was things like forts, training centers, to snatch up that gold and take it to the Mediterranean when niggas could afford it. Okay? Sit the fuck down. Not only did Narmer lead military expeditions, Thutmose did also. Mentuhotep, Amenhotep, all of them. Egyptian invasion of Kerma, the kingdom of Kush. During the Egyptian invasion of Kerma, they're telling you Thutmose invaded Kerma to remove the growing danger. Them niggas was dangerous. They was a menace. They was causing hell at the goddamn borders. A growing danger to be able to directly obtain what? Gold. They didn't want that shit else. Give me that gold and ivory, and we're going to take it to the Mediterranean world and sell it. And we're going to double our money from what we got it from you folk. The gold, because what? It wanted because Nubia was rich in it. They didn't give a fuck about you like that. They just wanted to make cool to get some of that gold. Thutmose's army marched south until it reached a rocky mountain called Jebel Bakar. What? Reasons for the invasion. When Egypt was experiencing internal turmoil and wars with the Hyksos. Wait, let me just get to it. Hold on. Well, look. Hold on, listen. After Egyptians got rid of the Hyksos, even King Amos decided to carry out attacks and punitive campaigns against who? The Kushites, and defeated them. So we got Narmer, Amenhotep, Mentuhotep, Amos. Everybody, every third dynasty, they running down on Nubians, fucking them up, snatching up gold. Hyksos and look, Northern Delta informed a military and political force for their ass there, which angered the Egypt. Hold on, I read something wrong. Oh, they're talking about Kerma allied with the Hyksos. So you know the Cushites and the Hyksos combined to try to fuck with the Egyptians, but later the Assyrians fucked them up and removed all. But here we go. Um, yeah, King Amos decided to carry out attacks and punitive campaigns against the Cushites and defeated them. He went at the head of his army beyond the Egyptian borders, right? In the north, south, and west, and made 3 campaigns to Kerma in Sudan. Not one time, 3 times he ran in up on these niggas and campaigns and military campaigns on these cats, where he penetrated into the south until he reached what? The 3rd cataract of the Nile to expand the borders of Egypt. I'm giving you niggas a reprieve and pushing it back to the 2nd category, cataract. But they clearly expanded the borders to the 3rd cataract at a certain time. Thutmose, who wanted to control the entire kingdom of Kerma, and this control extended to the Kuras beyond the 4th cataract. Them niggas was deep in the 4th cataract banging on these niggas and snatching up gold. They invaded Kush because they were not the same people. They were foreign enemies, you stupid fuck. Kingdom of Kush. It's the first nation state of Nubia. So the first nation state of Nubia, hold on, here we go. Nubia was known as Kush for 2,000 years. What I'm saying is, whoever's fucking around on the 1st cataract and not down by the 2nd and 3rd cataract was just some fucking stragglers and vagrants and fucking nomads fucking around. I'm telling you, the Kushites developed powerful kingdoms. The first was what? Centered where? Kerma. 3rd cataract. The later kingdom had capitals of Napata and Meroe. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The first Nubian kingdom, or Nubian state per se, however you want to term it, was the Kushite kingdom. The Kushite kingdom was centered by the 3rd cataract. Kerma, the first kingdom of Kush. I'm not making nothing up. The first kingdom of Kush may be the oldest African state outside of Egypt. Developed around the settlement of Kerma in Upper Nubia. It developed around the 3rd cataract. Kerma arose around 2400 and became the capital of the Kush kingdom. Classical Kerma thrived between 1700 to 1500 BC. Kush flourished most when Egypt was at its weakest. You only flourished when Egypt was at its weakest. In the last 150 years of classical Kerma period overlap with the time of upheaval in Egypt. Sit y'all asses down somewhere. Listen here. I'm telling you with love. 1st cataract, Aswan, where most scholars say Nubia border begins. Then we go down, you have the 2nd cataract. But really, even the 2nd cataract, Abu Simbel is in Egypt today. This is Egypt. This is the border, right at the 2nd cataract. And then you get all the way down to the 3rd fucking cataract, and you see what here? Kerma. Sudan. 4th cataract, 5th cataract. So they say from the 1st cataract all the way to the 6th cataract. There goes the 5th, the 6th is probably down here somewhere. So I'll give you the 1st through the 6th, but my point is the majority of the Kushite kingdom population is down here. Anything through here is some scantily clad fucking vagrants and mild shit. It really cracked and centered here. Let's go. Let's go. I show and prove everything I'm talking about. Hold on. Let's go back to this map real quick. So I proved and talked about where the location is. And it's a little off center. It's more southern than center. But saying Central Egypt is not a big stretch. The point is he's not from Nubia, okay? It's 328 miles from Abydos. Excuse me. From Abydos to the capital, Cairo. And 200 miles from Aswan to Abydos or Thinis. So it's just 100 miles off. So hold on one second. Let's get back to this map real quick. Hold on, let's get to here too. Now, what this was, I was going to use this on the Back to Migration video I was going to do when I was talking about that North Africans, that Sub-Saharan Africans never left out of Africa. But I forgot to show this. Hold on. So let me get back to this map. Okay, here we go. This is the map. They love this map. They love. And they'll tell you, right, since you guys want to use this, they'll tell you, right, what's to their left? Them Libyans. Huh? The Tamahu. Jabari, right, the Tamahu are Caucasian. What's to the right? The Bedouins. And what's to the south? Them Nubians. Nahisu. Right? Thinis. Let me find it again. Thinis right there where that hand is. You see Thinis? All in Egypt. No doubt about it. Badari. All in Egypt. No doubt about it. Even if you want to go with, okay, the difference between a modern day border and an ancient border, okay? So, modern day border, hold on. If you're going by a modern day border, Nubia begins way down here. Now, if you want to go to ancient border, they say right here, which is the first cataract. I'm keeping it down here. The second cataract. Although we showed and proved that the third cataract is where the bulk of the Kushite culture centered. Look how far away that is. Nubians could not sail through here. They would hit a cataract. They can't pass this cataract. And if they sailed anymore, they can't pass this cataract. It's rocks and boulders. Nubians wasn't sailing around nowhere really. So what she was saying, the expansion of Nubia, she was saying to the west and to the east. Yeah. Now let me go down. Hold on. Yeah. Because people always talk about north and south. But yeah, she was talking about expanding it east and west. They got the Nubian desert location right next to the goddamn third cataract. Okay? This y'all map you love to use. And for a long time, they act like it wasn't no thinnest. And then right here on his map, he uses, there go thinnest. Oh man, shit crazy. Oh man. Let me see what some of these comments is talking about, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We got a hater in the chat, I see. Somebody named Liz who can't stand the truth and mad because she been wrong all her life. Let me remove her ass. Worried about where my fingers pointing to, and do I got something like I need some tissue because of my neck? Worried about all kind of shit except the information, except the facts. Matter of fact, let me just block that motherfucker from the channel. All right. So, what we have here is a failure to educate. So we clearly show Smash Rockwell trying to manipulate people's minds and lie. That's intentional because Smash Rockwell knows better now. So Smash Rockwell is intentionally miseducating black folk. Smash Rockwell is also wrong. And he tried. He's been corrected. I've already debunked an armor from the South bullshit videos ago. We shall no longer be hearing out these people's mouth that Narmer is from Nubia or that Narmer is a Nubian. These niggas are liars. And their feelings are hurt. And they're mad at the world that everything, their belief system, has been shot down. I used a .357 Magnum to shoot it down. So I blew a hole in the motherfucker. Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. She was talking about Smash and I blocked her? Oh, I'm sorry. I blocked Liz. I'm so sorry, Liz. I thought she was insulting me. I kept hearing all these goddamn insults and shit. And I didn't realize she was speaking about Smash. My bad. Now I gotta figure out how to unblock. But I think she can still see, she just can't comment. My bad. My bad, Liz. I apologize. I'm gonna figure out how to unblock, and I will unblock Liz. Yeah, my bad. So I had to use my phone today because I really just wanted to do a close-up. And I need people to see the words correctly. I need people to see the locations on the map. And I just had to get some close-ups. I know it was unprofessional, but hell. Sometimes you got to go old school on the ass. It was something else. As soon as I finish this, it's going to come to me. I'm like, damn, I didn't get to say that. It was something else. Hold on. Yeah, so let me flip this around. So on this map, right? They even have. Okay, so what did you say that was? Thinnest was gnome 8, right? There's 22 gnomes of Upper Egypt. There's 22 gnomes, 1 through 22. Being 8 is damn near center to me. Right, like damn near. It's off center, but look. Thinnest. 8. Can I get a clearer picture? Hold on. Well, anyway, that's an 8 right there. Yeah, so Smash Rockwell. What you, Aunt, Reggie, and all these cats have to do and need to do, come out to the public, make a public apology to the people for miseducating them. Let them know that you had this belief for a while, but you've changed. Let them know that Chief X has been right, and you apologize. And let everybody know it's a new day, and that you've turned a new leaf. And you used to believe ancient Egypt was black. Was black. You no longer do that. Chief X corrected you. Just let everybody know, and it's okay. Okay? Yeah, you late, Squally Vision. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace out.